What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Bitcoin. You guys, there's obviously a ton of people talking about what they think Bitcoin is going to do. So I feel this video is very important to update you guys and give you my personal offensive play on the Bitcoin markets right now. A lot of people try to play these markets extremely defensively, and it does not work. You'll notice that the best traders usually take risk. There's a term called scared money does not make money, and it's extremely true when it comes to investing and trading. So today is going to be full of awesome information about Bitcoin, about what I personally see going on in the charts. So make sure you stay clear till the very end of today's video. Also, comment down below if you have any questions or suggestions for coins you want me to run over in these videos, and I will go ahead and do that. You guys also subscribe to this channel if you want to see more regular content like this, and get ready to get straight into today's analysis. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So I'm going to be starting off here on the 2-day candlesticks. There's obviously very clear structure going on here. You guys, we have a ton of people saying that there's a bear flag structure right here. This is the most common thing that you will be seeing across the internet right now, is people drawing this on their Twitter accounts and people posting this on their Discord servers, and basically calling for Bitcoin to go down to about $17,000 to $18,000 per coin as a result of this bear flag pattern. I happen to completely disagree with this thesis, and I play Bitcoin offensively, which means I buy corrections, I buy dips, I buy fear. I don't sell 50% down. I don't sell 70, 80% down on any investment. You know, when I'm trading as a result of my big picture trading plan, I stick to my targets. I play offensively and I buy the corrections. So you guys, let's talk a little bit about what I'm personally seeing. This is the most common perspective on Bitcoin right now, is that we're going to see a test of 17,000, 18,000 per coin, or even 10,000. You guys, the majority of the market is wrong. Statistically, 80 to 90% of investors lose money in the markets. So I see 80 to 90% of investors right now calling for a lower low. That is what I see. Most investors are calling for a lower low. And it's very interesting to see that type of sentiment. Sentiment meaning the emotional psychology being applied to the market. It's the same kind of sentiment that we saw when Bitcoin was worth 3,000. It's the exact kind of sentiment that we're seeing today. So no, I do not expect this bull flag pattern to play out as many people do. However, the bear flag pattern, however, I do see a bull flag pattern. Nobody else is talking about this, right? Because everybody's focusing on bearish patterns because of their emotional inclination, not because of any grounds of logic. We actually had a bullish flag pattern. We had a clear break out of that channel, and we're coming back down to reclaim support. So you guys, over the next week, I expect to see a strong recovery in Bitcoin. I expect to see a V-shaped reversal coming up off of these lows. So watch for that on Bitcoin, a V-shaped reversal over the next week. Also, you guys, watch for these higher levels up here to be tested as we really build momentum, as we really start to go up towards major resistance. But I'm not personally selling down here. Not selling a single dollar. Not a single Satoshi is leaving my wallet, you guys. Because I personally see a huge move coming in Bitcoin up. And most people are bearish. And I've had to do this so many times in the past. I did this at 3,000 per Bitcoin when every person on the internet was calling for 1,500 per coin, even people that I learned trading from, that I looked up to. And I did the exact same thing during the COVID panic. And I'm not telling you these things to brag. I'm telling you these things to be aware of the fact that I understand human psychology. I can see panic. It's clear to me. And that's what I see right now, is panic and fear. People are selling out of fear. What does Warren Buffett say? Be greedy when others are fearful. Not fearful. And he says, be fearful when others are greedy. You guys, there is very few people being greedy right now in cryptocurrency. The honest truth of the matter is that people are either claiming that they're neutral, so they have no clue what direction it's going. Again, scared money, right? They're scared. They're saying they're neutral, but what that really means is that they're too scared to take a position. Or what you see is that people are bearish, right? So if 80 to 90% of the market loses money, if the majority is always wrong, this is why whales make money, because they buy your fear and they're not scared to do it. So right now there's a lot of fear in the market, right? That's typical of Elliott Wave 4 corrections. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're getting ready for a 5th wave, which, by the way, historically is extended in cryptocurrency, meaning that it's larger than the first 1 wave or the 3 wave. It's extended. It's bigger. My VIPs know exactly what zone I'm looking for on this 5th wave. I'm not going to get into that today, but I'm definitely not selling a single Satoshi. I am playing Bitcoin offensively, and I will buy other people's fear without hesitation, because hesitation and fear is exactly what keeps you away from taking the step towards growth. And the honest truth of the matter is that this world favors risk takers, not people that try to preserve. There's an aspect of trading called capital preservation. Very important. That's important. However, the best traders know scared money does not make money. They take risk regularly. And they apply risk management for capital preservation. But they take risk. And so you guys, I do see a huge reversal coming in Bitcoin over the next week. I do expect a V-shaped recovery. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on the candlestick patterns. On the monthly candlesticks, we will close on the 1st. It's the 25th right now. So that means that this candlestick will close. It will stop forming. It's still open right now. It's still moving up and down in price. This monthly candlestick will close on the 1st of May. I will be shocked if this monthly candlestick does not close at a higher level than we are at now. I expect us to go back up to 45,000, potentially even before the end of this month. That's what I'm personally seeing in the markets. So I remain very, very bullish, you guys. This is exactly like the S&P 500. And I've talked about this in the past, but it's important that you guys see these patterns. It's important that it stays and sticks in your mind. Because even if you don't believe me now, even if you just think I'm completely nutso, by you seeing these patterns in your mind, you'll start to remember what I'm seeing. And you'll see in the future as these market cycles play out, as the structure plays out, you'll see, okay, now I know why Dallin was looking at that, right? So just, even if you think I'm nuts, all right, because I know some people watch these videos, and especially this happened when Bitcoin was at 3,000 per coin in 2018. They just kind of watch to mock me or say things in the comments, right? It's kind of funny, like, so if you're one of those guys, go ahead and do me a favor and post your comment in your comment section below today. Post whatever you got to say, but take an image of this in your mind, okay? Take an image of what happened to the S&P 500 right here and what's going on with Bitcoin right now. And come back to these videos later and see if I was right and see if I was wrong. Okay? Because I am willing to take the risk and publicly state my opinion. Because I have capital in these markets. I teach people how to do this. I have friends that are invested in these markets, millions of dollars as well. I have students that have millions and millions of dollars in these markets. So even though I see a lot of people going bearish, I'm not about to lead you astray. I'm not going to tell you that I expect a lower low in the market just because everybody else says so. I'll tell you what I see in the charts, and I'll tell you what's true. And what's true is that, again, the majority of the market is wrong. And the majority of the market is bearish, and they are trying to convince people to sell their investments. And it's a result of emotional inclination. They sell their investments, they expect a lower low, and they want to preserve their capital. They're afraid to take risk. And so they think that they're justified in leading everybody else down the path of reducing risk when the big money is actually increasing their risk. So you guys, I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. Again, checking on the 5-day candlesticks, we have Ichimoku cloud support that we are testing right now. I expect that to hold very strongly, and I maintain my bullish conviction on Bitcoin. So thank you guys for tuning in to today's morning update on Bitcoin. Again, you guys, watch for this support level to hold on Bitcoin. I do not expect the bear flag pattern to play out, and I do expect us to see upside, counter to maybe what 90% of the internet is saying right now. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm willing to take the risk, and I'm willing to say out front on my channel what I see. So thank you guys for tuning in today's session, today's video. If you're interested in the mastermind sessions, which we do every single Saturday, to watch me turn a $10,000 portfolio into $100,000, because there are plenty of setups that are 45 times, 35 times. So if you're ready to change your life today, take your investing in your own hands, and start learning some of the stuff I teach in the mastermind program, then that's definitely for you, because there is setup after setup to make money in these markets. So it's really just about whether you can take the risk, whether you have the knowledge required to see beyond the majority of the market, to see beyond the blind that lead the blind, and buy when you should be buying and sell when you should be selling. If that's stuff that you're interested in, apply below for the mastermind. I'll get on the phone with you or my cousin Monson. We'll set up a strategy call with you, tell you a little bit about the mastermind, and you can tune into the first session this weekend. So apply below. Thank you guys for tuning in today's session, today's video, and I'll see you in those future videos. As always, stay profitable out there.